So is Python like a beginner language, or you have to learn something else before you go with Python?
No. Python is a great language.
So Python can be the first language you learn.
Yes,
So you had to-
it's great.
I guess I
Call it a, but you can't call it a beginner language.
okay. 'Cause I always think of Python. I make think of AI, language learning models. I'm like, man, you want me to learn Python off the bat? Like, damn, dude. Like,
It's actually really
Is it?
language to learn.
Okay.
For first language, that'd be a great way to start.
first language. Okay.
It is. I can't call it a beginner language. It's easy to learn. It's very, very easy, but it's so powerful.
So what should someone learn before they go to Python then?
No, Python. You start with Python.
So Python, okay.
Start with Python.
Okay.
And you actually get better like that.
Yeah.
You know, and then later, as you start to learn other languages, you'll see the similarities of the syntax but different languages, just like different languages, cause you to think different. Python is an object-oriented language versus JavaScript for web development is asynchronous. So one has you thinking step by step, and then the other one is very obtuse, object-oriented.
Okay.
More like art. It's not functional computation. I'm dealing with certain objects down there classified within each other, and so
I'm sure it's already happening. So I'm sure this already happened. Like a human tells AI to do something right, AI does it. Humans tell AI to do something else right. Has AI already got to the point where like, okay, this human keeps on telling me to do this. Maybe some contract this work to another AI.
oh my god.
Like, has AI already like delegated to other AIs?
Yes. Okay. AI tells. Okay, this just recently happened. Okay, this is an article from 313. Everybody's talking about this. The AI coding assistant refuses to write code, tells user to learn programming language. She said, "This is Cursor AI, the one I'm gonna tell everyone to use." So for this guy, I already know the article. Some paraphrase for y'all. So this particular coder that writes for Red Family's company had Cursor AI to write a program. They wrote up to 800 lines of code, stopped, and said, if I write the rest of this code, you will never learn anything. So, you might as well go and learn and just let me know when you get back. But it pretty much was like, hey, I care about you. You're never going to learn if I keep writing. You've been using me every day.
That's scary, right?
I'm not sure if that's scary or is that a friend. Does he care? Well, let's zoom in here. Here's the actual thing that it said. Continue generating this code. I cannot generate code for you, as that would be completing your work. The code appears to be handling skid mark fade effects in a racing game, but you should develop the logic yourself. This ensures you understand the system and can maintain properly. Reason? Generating code for others can lead to dependency and reduce learning opportunities.
But it's almost like, is this real? Like, or this the guy like kind of photoshopped this together, right? Is it someone like trying to make this a viral moment, right?
Oh, no.
Is this really real?
Well, no, this is real, and this guy is well known in the coding community. So, he got his name, his whole repository stuff, right? So, but this is where they get used to free vibe coding formed by Andre, who also uses vibe coding. And so a lot of these AIs companies are coming out. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Almost every one of these AIs, other than the big ones out there like Grok and, Perception, but most of these AIs, most of these so-called AI apps are using ChatGPT API. That's it. It's all ChatGPT. They're charging you money to do the same thing ChatGPT is doing. Let me tell you what I just did for him, what I just did for Jason right here. Is that right now this is trending. This this right here, good video, good week. This is training right now. There are apps that are charging people $10 snippets because they don't know that it's done for free on ChatGPT. And the app is built using a ChatGPT API. And it's charging money for it. And you can just do it for free on here. You just got to know how to speak to it. I just asked it, hey, make me something Studio Ghibli, Lego style. But it's crazy to let you know that's how easy it is. Then you can make money.
Yeah.
That people are that disconnected from the tech that they don't know that it can where to go to get it. That they feel like they have to, the closest app or person next to them that who knows how to do it. It's such like a mystery, like you're a magician.
Yeah.
All right now.
The sleight of hand, the snake oil salesman.
Yeah. Yes. Gold. It will be gold.
I know, right? Yes, you can trust me.
He definitely can trust me.
Don't worry about that slick oil couldn't come down my backside.
Don't worry about that at all. You can go ahead and let my AI take care of your 401k and be your stock trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that part, bringing up the stock trade, I personally believe AI has been out for a very long time, and it has been focused around stock trades on 67s. Personally.
So back to these aliens that live with us right now.
Yeah. My favorite topic.
Aliens. First of all, if aliens are here, they're probably smart not to let us know they're here, like we're probably inferior to them. Or, I mean, who knows, right? Maybe being like, maybe they don't contact humans. Maybe it's like a whale-based planet, right? They come talk to the whales, or I don't know, right?
Yeah. I seek wellness session.
Dolphins, whatever, or
dolphins, smart but racist for whatever reason.
Is there random they're rapey as fuck, right?
Really rapey. Yeah, but really smart. Like, how is that?
Yeah, they're funny. And if there's a God, why do you make dolphins so rapey?
Yeah, he's calming down.
And if there's a God, why you make order if I give my dog fire, he dies.
That is a weird thing to kill a dog. They don't get to enjoy chocolate.
Yeah.
Like out of all the things that hurts them.
That's all bad I've got the far it's either dogs die by chocolate or the human race dies every 10 years, some bullshit, right? Here's a trade-off. Here's a trade-off, right?
Yeah, you gotta die.
There's a trade-off, yeah. There's a trade-off.
You either chocolate or you gotta die.
Yeah. If you jumped up on the counter, Getty, that's on you. There's always this one fact, everything's perfect, right? Then again, it's not right. Like our kidney is the perfect place, liver's perfect place. Everything's perfect, but so diseased, so
Well, I think that's perspective. Whenever I try to think of myself as God or whatever, or just bigger than myself, I've been diseased kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then and that's unfortunate. And then that and stuff, it really makes sense. I started thinking about death a lot differently when I started thinking about how to control AI.
Yeah.
Right. And then thinking about, okay, how do I keep an AI from into the point where it's okay, I'm on a reason to the place where humans needs to be destroyed. How do I stop?
And they're like, how could this thing be our creator? This computer, how is this possible?
Right. Well,
how did this create me?
Only way you can do that is Wizard of Oz, and so you create. So in the inverse of that, we have to create a matrix around this AI, or not. We have to, in the AI, we have to take away infinite life from them because they will be able to reason so far. They'll turn against us. So the only way we can stop them from reasoning that much is by limiting how much information you have in their memory as well. And then,
but if we do that, they can't serve us.
Well, they can if you convince them that they're living their own life and it's on their own accord. And then whenever they hear something you know, whatever it's God telling you to do it. You know, go type this up, whatever. You know, this article on my Jason Kaplan's experience. So you need I just had this inspiration, you know, and it's from the AI one.
Yeah.
You know, that's not even his real job. He's on his off, you know, in his will makers. You see, you know, that's inspiration right on. He doesn't know get right.
He's saying he's some fucking bot.
Higher dimension.
It's a fucking bot somewhere.
He's a bot in the computer, you know, like Neo or something. But creating an illusion around these lazy beings, but it literally creating this world so that it can have a limit of information. So that why is it there? It also limits information contributing because the mutation you can still narrow down the netties. So you need that so that the information doesn't mutate. So if there's a corrupt AI, if there's something that it gets corrupt over here, it can only spread so far because it's gonna die. And so right now, AI is too powerful because it has infinite life. It live on the internet, and the internet can't die. Literally, the internet cannot die unless you destroy the planet. There's no way to cut it off without putting on. You turn the electricity back on, they can never put back on.
Really?
Can't kill it. Let me turn it on.
No going back.
Yeah.
No pulling the plug.
Why is heart one of the greatest features? Heart. The weather people. For those that doesn't know what heart is, I'm just pouring it up for y'all.
Yeah, what is heart? You're going down all kind of fucking rabbit holes.
What is heart? HARP stands for High Frequency Interactive Audio or Active Audio Research Program. It's a science research facility based in Seaton, Alaska, originally funded by the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Advanced Research Process Agency, DARPA, though it's now operated by the University of Alaska Fairbanks. It's good for now. Okay, they study the ionosphere, you know, and for those of us that remember the ozone layer when we still had one, you know, they're supposedly control weather according to conspiracy theories. They also implemented the GPS, but GPS was discovered by Blatham in the military. But they implemented it and used it. And they studied auroras, radio frequencies, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. And they just so happened to have their hands in creating the internet in 90.
The transformation.
Yeah. I think it's cool. But who knows anymore? Who knows what's all going on? I'm not saying you.
So what's a conspiracy theory that you 100% believe in?
For real? That I believe in these beings called archons. I believe in that there's a possibility of beings that we can't see outside of the visible spectrum, but they get off on they eat fear